Hi, this is Scott with Android Guys. I'm here with Luke.
Hello.
Luke, how are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm I can't say getting ready for Christmas because this is going to air
You
after that.
you start Christmas stuff early then.
I'm getting a real early head start on.
The big, you know what?
Yeah.
Honestly, as we're recording this, that sounds really nice because I am behind the 8 ball on Christmas stuff.
Yeah, it's Schrodinger's Christmas. You're either
Yeah.
really late or really early.
Yeah.
It's starting to get very cold and it feels like winter.
It does.
And as I look ahead, we have snow in the forecast again.
Many much snow.
Yeah. And single degree weather.
Yuck.
So it's here.
Yeah.
Time to get cozy.
That's right.
Look, if I want to bundle up, get real cozy next to the fireplace, throw on a nice warm blanket.
Yeah.
Maybe have a tea.
Yeah.
And I just want to learn about something cool.
Ooh.
Could you help me out today?
I could.
Okay.
I could. You know what you could also do?
What could I do?
If you were going to do all that, get cozy, get a nice warm, like hot chocolate or tea or something.
Yeah.
Get a blanket, curl up on the couch, turn your TV on.
Yeah.
Turn on a game,
Like
video game.
Okay.
And you put on this headset I'm going to talk about.
Oh, all right. Set the mood for me.
Yeah. So
What do you got?
I got a chance to check out the EKSA E900 wired gaming headset. This is the Lord's Mobile Edition.
Okay.
Their regular headset's like a kind of a black color. This one has purple accents.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a wired gaming headset. So you're plugged in the whole time. But this thing is sweet. It will work with pretty much any platform.
Mm-hmm.
It's good for Xbox, PS4, 5, Switch, PC, and even mobile.
Okay.
So it's pretty awesome. It'll work however you need it to. It's got a mic, detachable mic with an inline mute switch.
Okay.
So that's nice. You don't have to fumble for a button on the side of your head or, have a button down. Sometimes they're down by the controller. This is nice that you can kind of, it's like right by your hand if you need it. So
these are like purple, black, kind of like a very distinct kind of look to them.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not familiar with the Lord's Mobile game.
Uh-huh.
Is that something you've ever played?
I've looked at it before. I haven't played it. It's a strategy kind of game where you are building these massive armies and attacking other people's forts and stuff. That game, it looks like one of those that's ever evolving, and they have like holiday events and stuff like that. So the color doesn't necessarily correlate from what I've seen, but I also don't play the game regularly.
Sure.
So I don't know if that purple is a common color there.
Okay.
But this does have padded ear cups. This is like kind of, it's not necessarily over the ear style, but the cups are big enough that, for the right person, they might be an over the ear.
Okay. So they're like a nice on ear kind of
Yep.
cushion to.
Yep.
Okay.
It's really nice padding, very comfortable. I feel like I could use them for an extended gaming session. They don't feel too tight or anything. They have the ability to adjust based on your head size. It's a nice, good driver in the headset too. Nice clear audio. It's a 50 millimeter driver.
Okay.
This has what EKSA calls a voice pure technology for like clear sounding audio for in-game chatter. From what I've experienced with it, it didn't noticeably sound better than most. It didn't sound bad. It sounded good, but I wouldn't know that there was necessarily a kind of voice pure thing.
Okay.
That might just be what they're calling that technology for them.
That's not something you turn on and off through toggle.
No.
Okay.
It seems like it's just on. That it doesn't sound exceptionally better than other headsets that I've used.
Right.
It sounds good. People can hear you clearly. I didn't have any feedback on sounding muffled or anything like that, or exceptional background noise. Sometimes that's a problem with an inline mic, is you can get a lot of room chatter or background or TV bleed or something like that.
Yeah.
That wasn't a concern.
Okay.
So it sounded good for the listeners, but I didn't experience it performing better than other quality headsets on the market.
So I'm going to kind of set you up here, but I've seen gaming headphones and played with them, and it's not my it's not a strong suit for me.
Sure.
I can recognize when some are built better, some have better materials.
Yep.
There are some that I'll put on and listen to and go, okay, these I see are worth the money.
Yeah.
You're looking at $100 pair versus $200, $300 pair of headphones. Sure. So given that, you talked about how they don't seem to be noticeably better than. What are the price of these?
Right. So this is, this is a awesome thing because they're $33.
Okie dokie. So there's a lot of, not even forgiveness at that point. It's kind of, you don't have to say, well, I forgive it because of the price.
No, it's surprising because that quality is there. Now, this is, remember, a wired headset.
Yeah.
So a lot of times that price point that you're used to on a gaming headset is because it's normally wireless, or it's something that's
can do both.
Right? But this one is pure wired only. So they're able to save some of that cost there. Now it is noise canceling. It's also a noise canceling mic. So that will definitely help the voice pure technology. But yeah, for $33, these are almost an instant buy for gaming.
Well, especially like when you think of like they're compatible with Switch, they're compatible with mobile. Now the caveat to mobile is you have to have the plug to you have to have a 3.5 millimeter port to do that. But if you've got kids, if you yourself, you like to go back and forth between PC and maybe you've got a console that you prefer.
Right.
This is the kind of thing that I would imagine. Are they okay? So tell me about build quality. Can they go back and forth between devices? Can I throw them in a bag?
Yeah.
Take them to a buddy's house. Do you feel like they're built to last?
Yeah, I do. They feel solid. They don't feel. A lot of times you'll see with these headsets that are mostly plastic. There is, especially in this price point.
Yeah.
There is, corners that are cut. These are surprisingly well built.
Okay.
They're not the most high end ones.
Sure.
There are obviously better build quality headset. But these are incredible at this price.
Well, within expectations of
absolutely
price.
Yeah.
Well, and I think this might lead into the last point. I see on their website that all of EKSA's products have a 2-year warranty.
Yeah.
So if there is something that, the craftsmanship or the materials aren't up to par,
right.
It's got a 2-year replacement warranty.
Right.
So I see on here also that the Lords Mobile kind of have a kit or a card.
Yes.
That if you purchase them, it's got some in-game maybe currency or credits that are worth $350.
Yes.
So if this is your game or you like this game, then definitely, that might be worth the buy alone.
Yeah, I mean, if this is a game you're playing, to spend $33 on a headset to get $350 back, that's that's a no-brainer.
I see Play Store shows 100 million installs.
Yeah, it's a very popular game.
Yeah, it's just something that's not been on my radar.
Yeah, me either.
But I can imagine that if you're obviously playing that game and you've got a phone with a headphone jack,
yep,
or maybe I'm guessing a tablet. A lot of those have those.
Sure.
A switch if you're playing it.
And there are adapters. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a USB-C to 3.5 jack adapter you can use. But yeah, I was very surprised by these. I wasn't familiar with EKSA, and now I'll be keeping my eye out for other things.
We've had a few come through here over the years, like some 7.1 headphones,
sure,
some higher end.
Yeah.
So I will occasionally get to check one of those out between some of the guys.
Yep.
But that's just because, gaming isn't my thing.
Sure.
But what I've seen and the feedback that I get from the other guys is the brand itself is one that they're happy to recommend.
Yeah. Yep.
So this was the E900?
E900 Lords Mobile Edition.
All right. Thank you, Luke.
No problem.
All right, that's going to do it for this episode of the podcast.
Thanks for listening.
We appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, feedback, concerns, comments, anything, shoot us an email at podcast@AndroidGuys.com. We'd love to hear from you one way or the other. Luke, if someone wants to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
I am on Instagram and Twitter at Luke Gaul, Gaul.
And I'm on Instagram at Scott Webster and Twitter as SWebster77. Until next time, thanks for listening.
See ya.